Okay. Cellular respiration in details. Glycolysis is needed for cellular respiration. Okay. So, first, for cellular respiration, we have two ATP molecules are used to energize a glucose molecule. The glucose molecule is then split into two 3-carbon molecules. A, a series of enzyme and chemical reactions rearranges the 3-carbon molecules. Then, energized electrons from the 3 CO2 molecules are transferred to NAD plus molecules. The NADH molecules are formed. Chemical reactions converts the 3 CO2 molecules to pyruvate, which enters the cellular respiration. Then we have 4 ATP molecules made. Oh, here, although there are 4 ATP, two of them are used to split the glucose, so it's a net gain. The Krebs cycle is the first main part of cellular respiration. Sorry. Okay. First, the pyruvate is broken down. A pyruvate molecule is split into two carbon molecules and one CO2 or carbon dioxide molecule as a waste product. High energy electrons are transferred from the two CO2 molecules to NAD+, forming NADPH, which moves to the electron transport chain. What? Just wait, sorry. Uh, then coenzyme A. Coenzyme A bonds to the carbon molecules made from the breakdown of pyruvate. The intermediate molecule then enters the Krebs cycle. The Krebs cycle produces energy-carrying molecules. The intermediate molecules enters with with the CO2 enters the cycle. Citric acid is formed. The 2-carbon part of the intermediate molecule is added to a 4-carbon molecule to to form 6-carbon molecules called citric acid. Then, coenzyme A goes back to step 2. Citric acid is broken down. Citric acid is broken down by an a enzyme. A 5-carbon molecule is formed. NADH is made and moves out of the cycle, and one CO2 molecule is given off as waste. The 5-carbon molecules are broken down. It is broken down by an enzyme. A 4-carbon molecule, NADH, and ATP are formed. NADH leaves the cycle and CO2 is given off as waste again. 4 carbons are rearranged. Enzymes rearrange the 4-carbon molecules. High energy electrons are released. NADH and FADH, which acts as an electron carrier, are made. They both leave the cycle and the 4-carbon molecule stays. So the product of a pyruvate sorry. So annoying. One, two, three. Okay, whatever. So products of pyruvate breakdown. So a product is three one molecule of FADH2 which are transported to the electron transport chain. A four molecules of NADH which is also transferred to the electron transport chain. One ATP molecule and three carbon dioxide which is waste. The electron transport chain is the second main part of cellular respiration. The ETC uses NADH and FADH2 to make ATP. High energy electrons enter the electron transport chain. Okay. So first, we have electrons removed. Proteins in the inner membrane takes in high energy electrons from NADH and FADH2. Two from NADH and one from FADH2 are used. Hydrogen ions are transported. High energy electrons travel through the proteins in the ETC. The protein uses energy from the electrons to pump hydrogen ion across the inner membrane to produce a chemiosmotic gradient, just as in photosynthesis. Hydrogen's ion builds inside the mitochondrial membrane. ATP is produced. The flow of hydrogen ions is used to make ATP. Hydrogen ions diffuse from protein channel in the inner membrane. The channel is the part the ATP the channel is a part of the ATP synthase enzyme. ATP adds phosphate group to make ATP. Every pair of electrons that passes the ETC, an average of 3 ATP are made. Water is formed. Oxygen enters the cellular respiration process, which makes it aerobic. It then picks up electrons and hydrogen ions to form water. Water molecules are given off as waste products. So the breakdown of one glucose molecule produces up to 38 molecules of ATP. And that's it. Thanks.